We're going to do a video on GBPUSD with technical analysis. That's the British pound and US dollar. We've got a daily chart here for you. We've got a 200-day moving average in blue. Let's take a look at it real quick. We've got a decent little rally coming up from a bottom that was established on the 26th of September. And as you can see, we're finally approaching this 200-day moving average. This is a counter trend. The trend in this market is obviously a bear market trend, and you can see it's a counter trend rally, but it's a good one. It's by far the biggest one of the whole downward bear market move. So basically what's going on is you have price above the 20-day moving average in red, the 5-day moving average in green. We got to close here today above the 5-day moving average, but we're still below the 200-day moving average. So officially still in the bear market, but very, very strong rally. We're going to take a look at the hourly and the weekly charts, then we'll look at some algorithmically generated prices. Let's take a look at this weekly chart real quick. So this is very significant. As we discussed last week, you can see that on a weekly chart, the price closed above the 20-week moving average, and now it's done it again. So that's very significant. The last time it did that was back up in here in January of 2022. And it's kind of beginning to signal the end of this bear market. Here's the 200-week moving average. If you just discuss it from a technical perspective, the pound against the dollar is in a bear market, but it's putting a very, very strong, significant rally that you just can't ignore. You see here a very significant issue. The 5-day green is below the 5-week green is below the 20-week green, and that's very significant. In order for this rally to continue, you've got to get this green line above the red line, and it's got to be a strong crossover with a follow-through, and you don't see that yet. So if you begin to see a crossover here, and say this 5-week line crosses significantly above the red next week, we're going to have to wait till next Friday for that to close. If that happens, that's extremely significant, and it's going to be, I think, a really big deal, not just for the pound, but probably for the other currencies as well. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. We can see very healthy move above the 200-hour moving average, and you can see it oscillated around the 200-hour moving average for a long time, and now it's strong close above it. Now we're getting tremendous selling right here, and you can see this on an hourly chart, which is why it's important to look at hourly charts. You can see it put in a high here on November 15th at about 8 o'clock. That's 8 in the morning Eastern time. This, you can then see that it didn't go anywhere for the rest of the week. So today's the 18th, Friday. This price went nowhere for the rest of the week, and that's really, really significant. This is all enormous selling coming in here. Remember, we're dealing with the currency markets. We're dealing with the pound against the dollar. Billions and billions and billions of dollars traded every day, and it couldn't go any higher. So extremely significant to see an hourly chart like this. In this particular case, this is running into a massive amount of selling. This is indicative of a market that may not be able to go much higher. So next week's going to be interesting to see what happens. And with that kind of selling, it's going to be debatable whether it can break through this blue 200-day moving average. But that's what we've got for the pound. My prediction, it's very hard to say. The market doesn't look particularly overbought. If we go to an hourly chart, it doesn't really look overbought. It looks honestly like there's intervention here, but I don't know who would be intervening in it. I mean, it wouldn't be the British. So it just looks like the market participants are selling the heck out of it. So I'm not really sure what's going on. It's not overbought. I would say it's not something I would want to stick my opinion out into, even for entertainment purposes. I'm not sure, and it's rare for me to say that, but I'm going to say it. Let's take a look and see what's going on down here with currencies. We've got 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day forex positions on here. We're looking for the entry prices. We're looking for the GBPUSD. We've got buys across the board. These are for Friday today, so you need to come by our website and sign up to be able to see Mondays, but they're available for free, and I'll show you how to get them in just a minute. But you can see we put out algorithmically generated entry prices every day, and today we had buys out there for the British pound all the way from the 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day holds. You can get all of these every morning before 7 a.m. absolutely free during the trial period. It's a 14-day trial at rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below. You just head over there, no credit card required, and you get instant access to everything we have. 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, and the most liquid futures contracts. Crypto is currently suspended. Everything's available at 7 a.m. or earlier, and if you come by the night before, you can usually get forex prices after 6 p.m. the night before. Everything you've seen and heard on here is for entertainment purposes only. You trade at your own risk. Our commentary and entry prices, again, are for entertainment purposes only. Can't use them for anything else, and you should always do your own analysis. We do custom videos like this. If you want one, you go to our main page at rbamresearch.com and check out the link for those. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. And if you have a great comment for us, please leave it in the comment section below.